Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell notification. I'm just going to keep on bringing you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. That 40-ish and under dollar range, and most of these way less than that. And a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. And I got 5 fragrances here for you today that they'll work a couple different ways. If somebody wants to build a collection, or you know somebody that's interested in fragrances, or you just don't know what to get them because they have everything, these are 5 fragrances that if you got all 5 of them would cost right around $100 and build an extremely versatile collection that works in any scenario: summer, winter, signature, business, date night. There's one for all. Dumb reach, versatile. So I got that covered. Or if you're just trying to expand yourself or get into fragrances, these 5 pull compliments. They last for a long time. They're inexpensive, and they are 5 of my personal favorites. And I would buy a second bottle of these. Some of them I'm probably gonna have to. So enough talking about it. Let's just jump right into this thing in no particular order, and let's talk about a fragrance that I have fell in love with this scent profile. And if you know me at all, then you know I'm probably going to mention this one. That's off Naroi Blue. Look at the juice level on this thing. I just can't stand how it topples over because it's got such a small bottom, big top, heavy atomizer cap, so it falls over easily. Other than that, I can't say nothing bad about this fragrance. It is a grapefruit, spicy, woody amber, like a little bit of a sweetness and clean musk. That bright, energetic, vibrant, tart grapefruit and that red spicy accord coupled with some of that sweet amber, the woods and clean musk makes this thing so versatile. It works in the summer, it works in the winter. In Florida, this is a 4-season fragrance. This works no matter what. The performance is pretty decent on this. I'm getting 6 to 7 hours every time. Projection is decent. Compliment factor is high on this thing. This thing just alone is an amazing gift idea for somebody. There's several others that are in this scent profile, but I like this one probably a little bit more than a lot of them because of that touch of sweetness. Makes it a little more versatile, in my humble opinion. Up next, forgive how beat up this bottle is, but it's been through the war zone. I love this fragrance, and that is Missoni's Parfum Pour Homme. This, like I said, this thing is tattered up, but man, it's Blu de Chanel-ish. So it has a grapefruit, zesty lemon opening. The ginger is actually in the body of this thing and not in the top. It's got a crisp green apple, smooth sandalwood, a powdery heart, and a touch of that smoky birch. Like I said, this is Blu de Chanel vibes. It's not 100% Blu de Chanel, but if you want Blu de Chanel on a budget and a little different, and quite honestly, I might get crucified for this. I like this better, to be honest. I act like Blu de Chanel Parfum and stuff was like my top dog. That was my favorite, but I just can't get over this one. I like it better. That's just me. And it was like $40. Now you can get it for like 25 or 20 in some instances I've seen. Performance, pretty good on this one. And if you like blue fragrances, Blu de Chanel with that zesty grapefruit, like ginger kind of a thing with a powdery heart, that's this right here. Another dumb reach that just works anytime, anywhere, except for like the gym. Other than that, this thing checks all the boxes. And you can tell I wear the daylights out of this one. Up next, let's go with one that makes you feel like a boss when you're wearing this thing. And that is Bentley for Men Intense. This one is a boozy, spicy, woody, incense, leather, masculine, just the epitome of masculinity, business, confidence is bodied up into this thing right here. The performance is great on this thing. There's something about that dry, spicy woodiness with there's a little bit of sweetness going on. Of course, it's boozy. Everybody says how boozy it is. It really is. It's got a strong boozy note. Dry, spicy, woody with a little bit of a sweetness. There's a touch of sweetness going on in this. I don't know where it's coming from, but it is in here. Bentley for Men Intense. great gift for like your father or something like that. Or if you want to feel like a man, this is the golden ticket for that. Up next, one that works really, really good in the summer. This is that daytime summer gym scent that just really, really grew on me. I wasn't wowed by it at first. I thought it smelled good, but more I got to spend some time with it, the more I really started, like maybe it was maturing or something, or I was changing, or maybe both. But I've really, really grown to like this and this DNA, and it's a compliment getter. This one might surprise you guys because I don't talk about it very much. Hugo Reversed. Had to put it on here. Very bright, energetic bergamot. It's earthy and it's got a hearty dose of that vetiver. It's a simple fragrance. There's a little bit of spice from some rosemary. Very simple fragrance, but for what it is, a lot of times the simple fragrances in the summer work great, because you just need something bright, airy, uplifting, and fresh. This is refreshing. There's something about that vetiver in this that makes it unique a little bit to me. And yes, it is a lot like Elysium. It does have Elysium vibes, but I think this is like, you know, that vetiver. It's got a little bit more of the vetiver going on. Whereas Elysium, I feel like, is a little bit more like fizzier or something, like brighter and fizzier up top than this one right here. Performance, not too bad. This is the only one that isn't like an above average performance, but it's still 5 hours the whole time. I get a nice scent bubble for at least 3 hours. It'll last the gym duration, and going to Smoothie King and getting your smoothie or something like that, it'll last that whole time. There's no doubt about that. Let me get this thing in the air again real quick. I just like it. I like this thing. Yeah, it's so refreshing, easy, breezy, just bright, uplifting, zesty. It just works. It works so good in the summer, and I love it for a dome reach. So last but not least, one of my newest pickups, and this thing really surprised me. I mean, I had the original, so that one surprised me. When I got this one, I wasn't expecting to be this blown away by it. Kamra Kawa, the notorious coffee note version of Kamra. So it is everything that you like in Kamra, plus that coffee note. And if you don't know what Kamra smells like, I'll talk about this one as a standalone. So this one is a cinnamon, sweet, praline, vanilla apple pie, kind of like a vanilla ice cream, apple pie, brandy, boozy, little bit of that smokiness, creamy, very creamy fragrance. That's what's going on with this one. It definitely has that creamy vanilla apple pie vibes, good dose of that cinnamon, and that booze. I don't know where the booze is coming from, but somewhere in all those notes it's making that boozy accord, because I definitely get it in the air. Right off the atomizer, I'm getting more of a sweetness. That praline really comes out when you're smelling it up close. Cinnamon, praline, vanilla really comes out up close. In the air, you're getting that, but more of the cinnamon, boozy, fruity kind of thing. This is that date night one. Don't go heavy on the sprays if you do a date night. Performance is pretty darn good on this one. It's not quite as good as Kamra, but it's respectable. It's at least a 7-hour fragrance, which does the trick for me more than your average fragrance. And just there's something about that creaminess, that sweetness, that apple pie thing that's going on that just makes it super sexy, scrumptious, inviting, alluring, intoxicating. I can't say enough good things about that one. Some people don't like it. To each his own. I don't like some fragrances that people just love. Baccarat Rouge 540. It's just not my thing. It just isn't. But a lot of people are diehard for that thing. So I respect somebody that doesn't like this, you know? A lot of these fragrances, especially this one, it's not going to be for everybody. It's bold. It's loud. Spicy, woody, boozy. There's nothing playful about this fragrance at all. There's not a playful bone in this thing's body. So that's 5 fragrances that will build a versatile collection for anybody. Be a good gift set for your dad, even your kid. Even your kids. Throw this one at them. See what they think about it, you know? So yeah, they're 5 of my favorites too. I got others that are my favorites, but these 5 I think about all the time. I reach for more than you know. I reach for this thing a lot. Juice level, it's right about there. And this is a 4.2 ounce bottle, so I've taken a dent out of that thing. So yeah, with that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. Until next time.